Yes, question in the back.
If you save the articles, like you can save it, come back to it later on that site. Can you also, what you just did with the APA, can you do that on, when you save it?
When I save it, yes, I also have that option. So the question was if I just save it to my desktop or to a flash drive.
No. You can save it to the, like when you have the EBSCO, like the account, it'll say save, and it'll put a folder. When you put it in the folder, can you do you?
Yes, I do believe. I'm not exactly sure. So I may have to get back to you on that one.
Cause I like to save, several articles in that folder, and then I can come back to that.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you know. I'm not sure. I might have to pull a Sarah Palin on that one and get back to you. You also have this option too. If you're not emailing it to yourself, EBSCO does create the citation for all of the formats, MLA, APA, for you. You can copy and paste from that. So if you forgot to do it, you can always go back. It takes quite a while for it to load though. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually just going to get out of that. So, but that'll give you the citation. So here we don't have the full text of this article. Okay, could pose a problem, right? Because we do want to read that eventually. So I'm going to return to my results list. If it did have the article, a PDF image would appear here. Okay. If the PDF image does not appear, I'm going to click on this. It's called link source. And what this does is it sort of takes you to this magical place. I don't really know exactly what it is, but it will tell you if the Kimball Library has that article full text in another database that we own. Okay? And it looks like no, we don't. So if you really, really fell in love with this article, this would be one to interlibrary loan. So you would go and follow that link from the library's webpage. And it can also sometimes be, so this one has the full text. Let's check the link source for this one. Nope. Let's see. My link source luck has run out for the day, I think. I was on fire today.
If you click on the full text from Eric, does that just give the full abstract? Or?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. So if I get, from Eric, you mean like this?
The top one from before where the blue link says full text from Eric, is that just the full?
Oh yeah, that's another. That would be an HTML. Yeah. So that's another option of full text. So you have PDF and you have HTML.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Except for this one opens in a PDF. It kind of just did it for you. So that's fun. Yeah, so you always want to check that link source, and it may be, I totally don't have it, guys. My luck totally ran out. I'm sorry. But it does happen. It does. Trust me. All right, so multiple databases for you to search. This is just a taste of it, okay? And if you're having problems navigating these databases, please, again, come talk to us. All right, in addition to that, we're going to finish up here. With a little bit about APA. Is everybody familiar with APA? Is this their first time using APA? Association of Psychologicals? Yeah. Good. We've got some people, we've got some newbies, we've got some veterans. This is the manual for you. Yeah, and I recommend just buying a copy, but we also have it at the Kimball Library if you want to just pop in. Yeah, it's the publication manual of the American Psychological Association. So, and it will give you everything you need to know. They just came out with their 6th edition, so if you have the old edition, you're gonna need the new one. And then they totally rescinded the 6th because there were errors in it, and all the librarians were just so, we've just lost it.
Is that the one with the black and red cover?
Yeah,
Deuce.
I know.
I haven't.
That's the 5th, right? Yeah. You don't want that one because there's new one. Mm-hmm. And then you don't, and they took them all back, and we had to buy new ones. It was horrible. But just a few things. So with APA, you have your inline citation, and then you have your works cited in the back. This is just an example of Pillar of using your inline citation. So that's what I'm going to do today, is just show you a little bit about the most commonly used inline citations for a lit review. Okay, so this is how it's most commonly viewed. Usually using the name. I have heard in the past though that if you use it, if every paragraph in your lit review starts with the author's name, then you're kind of crossing over into some deep water because it becomes a little bit repetitive. In a lit review, you're not necessarily just stating what each article said, and then each paragraph stating what it said. Again, you want to briefly describe the research that this author created, but more so how it coincides with your own research. Yeah, so this is Hiller followed by the year of the publication. Okay, so that's one. Oh, and here's a direct quotation. So this is always kind of tricky for me to remember, and I don't know about you guys, but according to Miel, then the date, and then a comma, and then the placebo effect disappeared when behaviors were studied in this manner. So there's the quotation. So in fact, the year goes before the quotation. Yeah, that always kind of tricks me up. Right? So that's a good one. And I don't expect anyone to remember this, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun. And then of course there's the block quote. So if your quote is longer than 2, or sentence, I think 2 sentences, if it's any longer than that, then you have to indent it. Okay, so it must be indented. And here's the fun part that I really love, and all librarians love this, is that if you saw here, the period came after the page, but when you're doing an indent, it goes before. Yeah, always tricks you up. Yeah, I got cut off on a lot of my papers in graduate school because of that one. Mm-hmm. So just a reminder. Any questions about that? So longer quotations must be indented.